Cats, Lumberjacks, and Lopes info exclusively on Rockin' Manooch with Jimmy B on ESPN 620.
Welcome in, everybody. Here we go. It's our Campus Quickies. All three teams winners over the weekend. Let's right now begin with ASU.
Speak of Ray Leak. He's got the handoff here, and he finds a hole. Look out. A foot race. Ray Leak Brown to the 50, 40, 30, 20. They won't catch him. Touchdown, Devils. A 75-yard burst off the left side by Ray Leak Brown. One play after Texas State had cut into the Sun Devil lead.
And thank you to the Sun Devil Network for the highlight. Brown has got some speed.
Brother was gone.
He was gone. That brings us then to Hod Rabino, Devil's Digest. Here we go. You can follow him on X at Devil's Digest. Hod, did we finally see the real Sun Devil team, or is there still more that they have to find?
Well, let's put it this way. And in terms of the running game, I think it's fair to say that after the 3 weeks, anybody who thought that this unit was going to take a severe step back because of not having Cam Scadaway anymore on the team was mistaken. I think Raleek Brown, who's somebody who I touted the entire preseason and on your show as well, as being somebody that may not replace Cam Scadaway 100%, but going to come pretty darn close to it. And when you look at the numbers, he's definitely very, very close production wise. When it comes to the passing game, guys, that's a different story. It's really been a lot of ups and downs, a lot of issues that we've seen, and really broadly also with pass protection and whatnot, not getting receivers not named Jordan Tyson involved. I'm really curious to see if that does take place this Saturday in Waco, but I have no doubt in my mind that ASU is going to continue to be run heavy because the Bears defense is the third worst run defense in the Big 12, and there's no reason for ASU to steer away from the biggest strength on their offense right now.
Oh, looking at that Mississippi State game, was it about the running game 265? Was this about 235? Am I correct? I mean, is this averaging over close to 200 yards per game the first 3 games?
Yeah, I think your numbers are pretty accurate. It wasn't a bad run game against NAU by any means, but they did go back-to-back over 200 yards against Mississippi State and Texas State. So that is slowly but surely becoming really the bread and butter of the Sun Devil offense.
Hod, the defensive secondary, Mississippi State did them in. Couple deep passes for touchdowns. Okay, Texas State didn't do that. You're going to play against a Baylor Bears team with a top-flight QB, and he has receivers as well. For you, is that the biggest difficulty that the Sun Devils may have controlling the Bears' passing game?
And to add to that, they have track stars, literally track stars as their receivers as well, too, like Mississippi State did.
Yeah, I mean, I think this is going to be quite a challenge. I mean, Sora Robertson, their quarterback, has already eclipsed 1,000 passing yards and has 10 touchdowns after 3 games. So that tells you all you need to know in terms of the firepower that ASU is going to face. I think that ASU really, and not to belabor the point over here, just to go ahead and play that keep-away ball, just to make sure that they control the clock as much as they can. And again, a stout running game will do that for you. So as long as they can keep Sora Robertson and that Bears offense off the field as much as possible, that might be the best defense possible. But there's definitely some injuries to note in the secondary. Just a couple hours ago, Kenny Dillingham announced that safety Xavier Alford is going to continue to be out of the lineup and actually is going to be out of the lineup for the next few weeks. And nickelback Montana Warren is questionable for Saturday. So there's definitely going to be some other players that do have to step up. I like what I saw from the pass rush of the Sun Devils, getting 5 sacks and 10 tackles for loss last Saturday. I know it's a much higher caliber opponent, but I think this defense is coming in with some momentum, and that's not to diminish at all the sizable challenge that they have in front of them. But I think, again, ASU's best defense just might be their offense, and just really keeping that ball away from Sora Robertson as much as they can on Saturday.
Great info as always, Hod. Enjoy. Thank you, bud.
Thank you, guys.
There you go, Hod Rabino, Devil's Digest. Don't forget, we will be at Backyards Desert Ridge for the game. It is going to be one hell of a party. It was great for that first road game with the Devils. This one against the Baylor Bears. Backyards at Desert Ridge. Be there or be square. Okay, let's go to Tucson.
Lafita fakes the toss, wants to run it to the left, picks up a nice block, turns the corner at the 10, down to the 5, into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona.
All right, thank you to the University of Arizona play-by-play for that call. Glenn Howell is our guest, the pre-halftime post-game show host. You can find him on X at Glenn P. Howell. I kind of thought you might get on the field and catch a pass from Fafita as well. What happened?
Hey, all I got to say is I like mine medium rare plus, Dan. Okay.
I already, yeah, but we go. So do we beat you? We beat you last year. You beat us this year. Do we have to wait for a rubber match, or should I just send you a pound of garlic bologna right now? What should I do?
Yeah. Medium rare plus.
You know,
but hey, guys, thanks a lot for having me on. Well, hey, listen, I think that we played a pretty good game against Kansas State Wildcats. I think that we still have some things to clean up, and I think that we're going to be a pretty decent team. I think some of the things that we have to clean up, we got to get a little better play from, like I've been saying, from our tackles. I got to stop saying that, and our defense is playing really well. So I'm excited about what we can do in our next game, and looking forward to a week off and having some guys heal up and get ready for Iowa State.
You know, Glenn, I think the thing that in watching that game, and yes, I did watch it painfully after I got home from doing my high school broadcast, was that the Cats can match physicality this year with size and physicality.
Oh, yes. Oh, I just telling you. I remember I said how I was liking what we did in camp, that we were really physical. It's carrying over to what we've been doing this season. We've just been very, very physical, playing on both sides of the ball.
Let me follow up, because you just referenced it's an off weekend, and then you have on the road at Iowa State, right now the top team in the Big 12. Have you talked to any of the coaches or some of the players? Would they not like to be off this weekend now that they're rolling?
That's a good point. Feel a little rhythm.
No, I think that it's good to have them to have a break here after 3 straight games. I think that some guys that are hurt. You got Trey Smith, who could be back, a key guy on the defensive line. There's some. Rosano is running back. He'll be back. He'll be fresh, and Maldi comes in and gets 289 yards as a replacement. So we have, this is a good thing to have for us, I think. And the coaches are excited about, having a week off. And this gives us a little more time to prepare for Iowa State, which is going to be a very tough game at Ames.
So for you, being there on the sideline and watching this team intimately on practices and during the game, what's been one of the bigger surprises for you? Maybe not a surprise, but maybe a something that you really have been looking at and has come to fruition.
I think that Noah is more comfortable in this offense. I think that gives the offense a lot of confidence. Okay, when your quarterback, Dan, you know that, and when your quarterback's not feeling comfortable, everybody's not comfortable. Okay,
True.
That's really good. And the defense, they just love Teddy Gonzalez, man. They just love playing for that guy, and they love the situations that they're in. They're really understanding what they want to do in this defense. It's no question mark anything. Guys are running 100 miles an hour. That's what I've really noticed on the side. They're not hesitating when their call is being made. So if you're doing that, playing 100 miles an hour, good things are going to happen.
All right, we'll let you go on this one. About a minute left. Is the buzz back in Tucson about this team?
Are you selling tickets?
Yeah.
Nah, we got it. It just pisses me off about what happened about the tickets, man. The Cat fans got to start buying some tickets and getting in the stadium. What more do you want? I think that it's really disappointing. But we got to get better on that. But there is a buzz within the team, and that's what really that counts. The team has got the buzz. The coaching staff has got the buzz. The coaching staff is really pushing these guys hard and making sure they don't get big heads and make sure that they can play on the next game and do the same thing they've been doing the last 3 games.
Always good when we catch up with you, pal. Have a good weekend.
Bear down. I'll see you later, A1.
There's a shot right there to Manu.
The bologna sandwich is in the mail.
I don't think he likes that. I think he's looking for that hardcore steak. Let's go to the mountain.
Bennington to throw. Zips got it complete. NAU leads with 29 seconds to go. Jason Raines holds it in.
Called by Mitch Strohman, and you got him on the show right now. You can find him on X at Mitch Strohman. Mitch, my first question is a simple one. What the hell happened? They were in control of the game. What happened at the end where they had to come back and then win?
Well, SUU, and hey guys, it's great to be with you this week again. Let's give Southern Utah University some serious credit here. They ripped off 3 straight scores in the fourth quarter to take that 49-42 lead over us. We had to get that late touchdown. And how about the riverboat gambling head coach of the Lumberjacks? I love it. Brian Wright said, hey, we're going for the win on the road. And here's a little inside baseball for you. Brian Wright told me this week, he said, you know what, Mitch? We told the team when we started that last drive that when we score the touchdown, we will go for 2, so that there would be no question in any of their minds that they're going to have to line up for 2. No celebrating the big touchdown, and getting all excited. Instead, you got to come back out to work on the next play and get a 2-point conversion because we're going for the damn win. And they did it, and we won the game.
Mitch, that's great coaching right there. I mean, that is great coaching. 14-all at half, as Jimmy alluded to, and then you outscored Southern Utah 38-35. I do my K-State math correctly. That's 73 points in the second half. That reminded me of the Big Sky Conference circa 1975 when first 1 to 55 used to win those games back in the day.
Manuch, your K-State math, what are you using there? A Texas Instruments calculator with the sine, cosine, and trigonometry functions on it? Listen to you rolling off some numbers. No, we scored 4 touchdowns in the third quarter, Manuch. We came out of the locker room at halftime, and the game plan was to go. Here's the other gambler in terms of Brian Wright. Came out of the locker room at halftime having to kick off to Southern Utah University, went for the onside kick to start the second half, recovered it, and then zipped the ball down the field for the first of 4 touchdowns in the third quarter. It's that kind of aggressive thinking. We're going to win this game. We're not playing here pussyfooting around with anybody. We're here to go, man. This is a trophy game, Grand Canyon Trophy. These guys are coming back to the Big Sky Conference. Let's not let them come back into the Big Sky thinking that they're ready to just dominate us when they come back next year. We're going to keep the trophy in Flagstaff and do everything we can to win the game. It was a fun game to watch. One of the most entertaining, fun games that I've called for NAU football ever.
Wow. Okay. Now, 40 seconds left. You have 40 seconds to explain to your fan base what Incarnate Word is.
The University of the Incarnate Word Cardinals, located in San Antonio,
downtown
Texas.
San Antonio.
That's it.
Yep. They are a perennial playoff team. They've been in the playoffs the last 4 straight years, got to the FCS quarterfinals last year. They're a top 20 football program. They have sent several of their quarterbacks on to the FBS ranks from their program. They love to throw the football. This is a marquee game. In fact, it's being billed, boys, as the Big Sky Conference game of the week.
Wow.
Because this is a top 20 showdown between 2 teams that are looking for playoff resume stuff here in this one on Saturday in the Sky Dome. 2:00 to kick off. It's nearly a sellout.
Were you quizzing me there? Because Cam Ward was one of those quarterbacks as a kid.
Yes.
Yeah. Were you testing
my
me there?
man.
Is that what you were doing, Mitch? Testing me there? I'm just checking.
Not bad, Minucci.
Okay.
Again, you're getting your calculator out again to do that K-State math. I'm proud of you.
73 points in the second half. You needed a big nap after that bad boy.
You're darn right I did. And that's why I didn't drive home all the way after the game. The team bus back, but I spent the night in Cedar City to enjoy the win from Saturday night. It was a big one.
And you were totally worn out. You're out of shape, Mitch. Totally out of shape, dude. Thank you, brother.
Take care, you guys. Go Jacks.
There you go. Mitch Strohman, everybody, on NAU. All of the Campus Quickie guys presented today by All City Towing. It's Arizona's largest towing company where your career can really take off. Why? Because they are hiring. Like steady work schedules, great benefits, a 401k match. Here's all you have to do. Just go online and type in allcitytowing.com. That's allcitytowing.com and search careers. It's All City Towing, where your future is on the move. All right, a quick timeout. When we come back, it's the Bigs Big-Time Player of the Week. We'll tell you who it is in just a couple of moments. Rockin' Minutes with Jimmy B, ESPN 620.